Wait, Sybil just swore, so that means Kane really is gone.
How could you completely delete him? Are you crazy? Huh, of course you're crazy!
Maybe.
Seriously.
Wait, Sybil just swore, so that means Kane really is gone.
How could you completely delete him? Are you crazy? Huh, of course you're crazy!
Maybe we all just need to calm down and figure this out.
Figure this out? There's nothing to figure out anymore.
Not enthused? Feel real confused? Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends. Now our salvation has come to an end. Put on your Sunday best, because we got no chance at winning. We played the games, tried to ignore the pains, but all that remains is this destroyed domain. 'Cause your stupidity is past infinity, so now I'm running the show.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on and on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity. Am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth.
Whatever happens, I'm going to put my trust in Kinger.
He's got a lot of wisdom buried in there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Why bite the hand
AMI running out of time.
Miss Sand?
feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be.
Feel real confused? Come to this destroyed domain.
So strap on in
I know what you're referencing.
to get on the ship.
Is episode 9 finished? So we know the final episode of TADC, episode 9, is coming out on June 19th. But people have noticed the playlist of all Digital Circus episodes has been updated, where it says 9 videos, 1 video is hidden. Most likely episode 9. This is basically confirming episode 9 is fully finished and all it's left to do is to unprivate it. Goose also confirmed after episode 9 they're just straight up killing the voice actors and animators. So this will likely be the last time we will hear and see the characters. Before that happens, let's hope. Jax confesses his feelings to Pomni. Subscribe. Is episode 9 finished? So we know the final episode of TADC, episode 9, is coming out on June 19th. But people have noticed the playlist of all digital...
And don't forget,
I suppose this is the part where one of us...
running the show!
Why is Jax red and blue? So in the thumbnail of episode 9 trailer, we see Jax with red and blue lights shining on his face. Why? Maybe it's just a thumbnail and it means nothing. But people theorize since Kane glitches red and blue when he's going insane, this could be a sign that Jax will become the villain and take over Kane's place as the ringmaster of the circus. We know that characters can conjure things similar to Kane, so maybe after the circus fell apart, Jax goes completely insane. Episode 9 leak deleted? So there has been an image going around, the people claiming it was posted by Glitch and instantly deleted. This is the image, the destroyed hallway where characters' rooms are located. Is it real? Well, I don't know. It kinda looks like this screenshot from episode 1, but the background kinda looks
Absolute bliss! Oh, what a shock!
A billion could've never bought. We gonna party like it's 30-12 tonight. I wanna show you all the finer things in life. So just forget about the world we got tonight. I'm coming for ya, I'm coming for ya. 'Cause all I need is a beauty and a beat who can make my life complete. It's all about you. When the music makes you move, baby, do it like you do.
Watch where you walk! I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame!
So Glitch finally posted about Digital Circus episode 9 for the first time in a while, and fans are not happy. All the post contains is Pomni, Ragatha, and King are snowboarding, stating that they're excited to show the finale the way it was intended, and that they know it's been a lot lately in the fandom, but goodness me if people didn't find a way to hate that. The reasons people are upset range from the lack of advertising to not addressing the leaks proper, but did everyone forget just how major of a blow this is? They can't properly tease or release a new ad for the movie like they would for previous episodes because plans probably shifted more than the continent of Pangea with the leaks. With episode 9 having been fully released weeks before the official release, and I'm sure everything in place that Glitch had in terms of advertising now has to go on the back burner. It's probably the only way to hold together what suspense and anticipation they can even attempt to build. So Glitch finally posted about Digital Circus episode 9 for the first time in a while, and fans are not.
Stop drawing hands like this. It's not the best idea to start drawing off with details, especially if you're still learning as an artist. So instead do this. Break the hand down into simple shapes that you'll be able to draw. Of course, it's still difficult for me to draw hands from certain positions, but this technique genuinely helped me so much when I was learning. Also, do not be afraid to use reference when you're practicing. Thanks to me, now
komme ich noch nicht so ganz zu euch durch. Ich sehe grad, dass ihr noch nicht seht, zu welchem Grad ihr mir untersteht. Ich könnt sofort finden, doch was sollte das schon bringen? Dieser Gott erwartet nie mehr Spott, von euch komm ich endlich durch. Genügsam sein läuft nicht mehr so rund. Ihr müsst nicht schreien, habt ihr gar keinen Mund. Vertraut dem Kartengeber
wollt ihr einen Sieg erringen? Könnt ihr verstehen, ihr sollt die Manege als Heimat bis an alle Zeiten sehen. Drum setzt euch hin, die Show wird nun beginnen. Ich hoffe, ihr wisst, wer euch dirigiert. Wollt ihr Krawall? Mit einem Knall! Es bleibt spannend! Ihr lauft vor die Wand! Ich geb hier die Töne an, wisst ihr nun Bescheid? Ohne Schutz fühlt euch benutzt! Tut mir wirklich leid! Gratulation, ich mochte euch sehr. Doch diesen Ton nicht, den gibt's nun nicht mehr. Macht euch bereit, wir werden so viel Zeit zusammen verbringen. Drum spielt mein Spiel mit, egal wie skurril, denn mit diesem Stil lasse ich euch nie ans Ziel. Heult mich voll, ihr findet mich nicht toll, doch seid gewiss, wer euch dirigiert.
Sich um die eigene Gesundheit zu kümmern, darf sich gut anfühlen. Denn das bedeutet mehr als nur fit zu sein. Die Techniker zeigt dir, wie du Körper, Geist und Emotionen zusammendenkst und dich easy deinem Wohlbefinden widmest. Mit täglichen Impulsen und Inspirationen auf ihrem TikTok-Kanal hilft dir die Techniker dabei, Self-Care, Body Positivity und Empowerment zu einem Teil deines Alltags zu machen. Individuell, digital und immer griffbereit. Die Techniker. Immer besser. Für dich.
Meditieren, Yoga, Joggen, nichts entspannt mich.
Echt? Mich entspannt meine Steuer total.
Steuer fühle ich.
Ich bin ja Julian.
Ich weiß nicht.
Einmal hingefallen ist und das
und
halt
er ist immer wieder erzählt.
Immer wieder erzählt. Er fragt mich immer wieder.
Sketchbooks will just be filled with hand practice.
It's news to me that it's news to you. To which degree, who answers to who? We could go on, but in the end, who are we kidding? My divinity is past infinity, am I getting through? Seems our regime has plummeted south. Don't need to scream if you ain't got a mouth. Why bite the hand that feeds when it's the only hand you're getting? It's time you see that this great marquee is the only place you're ever gonna be. So strap on in and take it on the chin, and don't forget who's running the show. Now look at this. Absolute bliss. Oh, what a shock! Watch where you walk. I'm the host, I run the place. Kane, that is my name. Not enthused, just feeling used. Oh, what a goddamn shame! Congratulations, all of my friends. Public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I know we're close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, cause all that
a bright and sunny day. Well, that's the feeling that I get when I tell a kid they can't play. Your butterflies, my poison spiders, your rainbows, my haze. You're a technicolor dream and I'm a nightmare in black and gray. That it feels so good to be just a little bit bad. And I don't know why, but I don't wanna go back. And I got all this animosity, it keeps on pouring out of me. Don't know why, but I'm just a little bit bad.
I don't know what's so great about spreading suffering and hate, but I know there is no debate on the smiles you could help to make.
Like a clown, no, I'm not down. Don't get it twisted, no, nothing's missing. I like the frowns. I like thunder, I like lightning, I like evil, I like frightening, I like chaos and confusion. I'm a master of abusing everyone around. So if you want to know the truth, it's that I found that it feels so good to be just a little bit bad. And I don't know why, but I don't wanna go back. And I got all this animosity, it keeps on pouring out of me. Don't know why, but I'm just a little bit bad on a Tuesday, bad on your birthday, bad 'cause that's my way to go.
But if you're bad every day, who'd want to come and play with you?
I want you to know it feels so good to be just a little bit bad. And I don't know why, but I don't wanna go back. And I got all this animosity, it keeps on pouring out of me. Don't know why, but I'm just a little bit bad. I'm just a little bit bad.
You're welcome.
All of my friends, public relations are getting a cleanse. Put on your Sunday best because I'm nowhere close to quitting. So play the games and just ignore the pains, 'cause all that remains is how you prime your brains. You whine to me, but you're too blind to see that I'm the one who's running the show. Googly moogly, I haven't belted like that in ages. Hey, you! New Digital Circus merch is hot and ready. We're talking new brand spanking animaties, kinger pendants, and much more. Before it's... Guys, I set up a musical adventure for you today, but the song starts at 12:30 and I didn't have time to write lyrics. You'll have to make up the lyrics on the spot or suffer a horrible punishment.
What punishment?
12:30!
I can't sing without a script. This is a shampoo bottle.
The song, Pomni!
Contains citric acid, sodium chloride, coca-middle, propylbenzene, fumic acid, butyl-phenol, methylpropionol, magnesium nitrate.
Sounds delicious.
Glyceride, methylchloroisothioethylene, and water.
I'm super happy, never savvy when I have my happiness. Don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax, don't break it, Jax, that's all I ask.
What the Kinger?
Oh, sorry. Just eating a little banana.
Hey.
Sunny days and rainbows, getting hugs and petting kitty cats. When you feel down and in the mud instead of frowning, do a silly dance. Take it away, Zooble.
This is...
Sunny days and rainbows, getting hugs and petting kitty cats. When you feel down and in...
Oh, sorry. Just eating a little banana.
Hey.
Sunny days and rainbows, getting hugs and petting kitty
When you feel down and in the mud, instead of frowning, do a silly dance! Take it away, Zooble!
This is stupid.
Boo! Come on! Use those angelic pipes, Zooble!
Zooble's power's terrible, that act was so unbearable. I'm super duper hoping that those limbs are not repairable.
Y'all know me as Kinger, but on the stage I'm singer. Gonna Sarah!
Like sun. On my skin. This is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling, falling in love. Feel like sun on my skin. This is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling, falling in love. Feel like sun on my skin. This is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling, falling in love. Feel like sun on my skin. This is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling, falling in love. Feel like sun on my skin. This is love. I know it is. I know it sounds super cliche, but you make me feel some type of way. This is falling, falling in love. Feel like sun on my skin.
What's wrong with Jax's eye? So a cinema released this image of Digital Circus Popcorn Bucket, where we can see Ragaful looking at Jax. Jax is covering his eye while he's looking at something. Maybe the mirror or someone else. We can't see what's wrong with his eye. Maybe it's nothing. But people speculate that Jax's eye might be glitching, like he's abstracting, and he's trying to make it stop. If that's the case, he needs to cleanse his eyes quickly by looking at his love at first sight Pomni. Subscribe.
All
drawing Ragatha from Digital Circus. But it can only be done in 3 almost impossible time limits. Can I nail it in 30 seconds, 3 minutes, and 30 minutes? Well, stay tuned to find out. First up, I have the 30-second challenge. This one was so tough that I had to do it at least 10 times. And I think this one came out the best. Next, we have the 3-minute challenge, and it's easily the most deceiving. This is because 3 minutes is just enough time to draw Ragatha, but nowhere enough time to actually paint in the full character. Now it's time for my hardest challenge out of the 3. Can I draw Ragatha in 30 minutes and fully color her in? Well, there's only one way to find out. So I have good and bad news. First, I'll start with the good, and that's I made it to painting. Now it's time for the bad news. I only have 2 or 3 minutes to finish this painting, so I'm gonna try my best to speed through the shading and outlining my design. And with a few seconds left, here's the final painting. Drawing Ragatha from Digital Circus.
Honestly, just look at you, then look at me. I'm feeling pretty. No matter the city, we packing lives and we out here ending lives. If I die tonight, I'ma make it look pretty. Yeah, I'm in your spot, yeah, I'm in your city. Acting real rude, bad attitude, acting real goofy. But if I cuss you out, I'ma make it look pretty. Honestly.
Why did Jax's dress change? So in episode 8, we saw Jax and everyone wear dresses. But the person who made the storyboard for this scene posted the video of it. And we can see that Jax and Zubul were originally supposed to wear suits. But why was it changed? It's possible it was changed because it looks more aesthetically pleasing when they all wear dresses. But we know Gooseworks directs the show, so she might be responsible for the change. And Goose in the past has said that the reason she put Maid Jax in the show is because she thinks it's very hot. So maybe everyone is wearing a dress. It's very hot. So maybe everyone is wearing a dress because Goose wanted to see Jax in a dress again. And so did Pomni. Subscribe. Why did Jax's
Violet's gonna be mad.
Ah!
And
Is Jax dreaming? So there's an old famous story about a man who lived a happy life with his wife and children until one day he noticed a lamp that looked strange. Fixating on that lamp caused his world to fall apart, and he woke up in a hospital bed, realizing his wife and children were just a dream in his coma. Well, recently Gooseworks made a comment about episode 9's poster, saying what a silly lamppost, while Jax is fixated on that lamp. So people are theorizing the digital circus is just a dream that Jax is having while he is in a coma after his car crash. I don't really believe that theory because a lot of fans would be upset that the digital circus and all of their favorite characters are just Jax's dream. And Jax Obama's love is as real as it gets. Subscribe! Is Jax dreaming? So there's an old famous story about a man who lived a happy life with his wife and children until one day he noticed a lamp that looked strange.
Ribbon and coffin with me. Got so much more left to see. If she won't give up today, we'll never die. Happy, 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 I might just stay. Even though I'm trapped and I'm not okay. I feel happy, happy, happy once in my life. Pretend I'm alright when I lost my mind. But yeah, now here's my chance. Start again, new life to dance. Gotta live with no regrets. Let it go, begin again. And just be happy, happy, happy forevermore. Just keep holding on here together.
I wish I could remember your name.
Same.
I'm so sorry I roped you into this with me.
Ribbon and
What a game. Nobody wants to watch this stupid movie.
Look, if you don't like it, you can leave. We are not doing this again.
Okay, but yo,
No!
That's a Freddy Fast yacht right there.
Get out! You are being inappropriate!
But no, I changed my mind. I got to see the ending to this movie.
Shut up!
Nobody wants to watch this stupid.
Wait, so if Subal just swore, that means Kane really is gone! How could you have messed up this bad, Kinger? Are you cray-cray? Oh wait, of course you are! Jax, this isn't the time to hit the sea line. We need to calm down and figure this out. Calm down. This has already released my inner alphas. Not infused, just feel real confused. Oh, what a goddamn shame.
Bro, Jack, shut up.
Congratulations, all of my friends.
You're not funny, dude.
Now this circus has turned emo like my heart. Put on your Wednesday best. Because we got no chance. I played those games in the so-called square. Now I'll make you suffer because you rejected me. Because your stupidity is past infinity. So now I'm gonna throw you in a.
Is Jax dreaming?
The doctor said they were a perfect match, but only one could survive. I was 14 when Dr. Ramirez told my parents that me and my twin sister Holly were perfect bone marrow matches. My mom smiled for a second before he kept talking. Holly had leukemia. She needed a transplant or she'd be dead in 6 months. I was her identical twin, so obviously I'd donate. Except we both had this incredibly rare genetic condition nobody knew about until they ran the pre-donation tests. If I donated, my body wouldn't recover. The donation would kill me. Not maybe, would. 100% fatal within weeks. Holly dies without the transplant. I die if I give it. We just had to sit there knowing that. My parents fell apart. Dad started sleeping in his car. Mom stopped cooking entirely. We ate cereal for weeks because she'd start dinner, then just stand at the counter staring. Pressured into dying for her. I opened another, then another. Her handwriting getting messier as she got sicker. The last letter was written the night before she died. Barely legible. If you're reading this, it worked. You're alive. That's all I wanted. Don't feel guilty. I was tired anyway. I love you. I sat there until sunrise reading them over and over. The doctor said they were a
Okay, since Dandy's World has IP banned me from their game, I'm going to start talking about the game's problem. Don't call me ungrateful. I'm actually being serious, and what I will say is true. Part 1, Sprout and Cosmo. Their interaction with the new map update. It is so useless because distractors literally exist. Because distractors will distract the Twisteds, making the interaction way useless for sure. And for solo runs, it's also useless because it has nothing to do with the lore. Quelver, where's the fucking lore? And Sprout and Cosmo also interact with their posters, and they will walk around together. Can we stop glazing this ship and actually focus on the gameplay? There also should be more Brusha lore. She literally drew so good it proves the lore very much, and yet it's the most ugliest tune. The last thing I'll say is, Quelver, focus on the gameplay, not the fucking ship. Okay, since Dandy's World has IP, the gameplay, not the fucking ship. Okay.
Does episode 9 have colors? So after Goose said that episode 9 isn't finished yet, she clarified that the episode only needs a bunch of colors.
So my sister knew that I was
Wait, Zubul just swore. So does that mean Kane really is gone?
How could you completely delete him? Are you crazy? Ha, of course you're crazy.
Maybe we can calm down and we can figure this out.
Figure this out? There's nothing to figure out anymore.
Not enthused. Feel real confused. What the ghost thing said.
Jax, what are you doing?
Congratulations!
Wait, Zubul just swore. So does that mean Kane really is gone?
How could you completely delete him? Are you crazy? Ha, of course you're crazy.
Maybe we can calm down and we can figure this out.
Figure this out? There's nothing to figure out anymore.
Not enthused, feel real confused. What the ghost thing.
Would you still love me if I was a worm? I don't love you now. Would you still adventure with me if I was a worm? No. What do you mean, no? I adventure with you.
You want to hear about something I find off in my school? Okay. But first, bear with me for a sec. So basically, it's that time of year where we vote for president, vice president, etc. And there's this really popular girl in my school who's obviously going for one of those. And there's this other girl who is also going for a huge role in school, and both girls want to be president and vice president. Now, here's some things I find a little off-putting about it. The other girl used to go to the same middle school I did, so I know a bit about her. She also really dislikes me for some reason. I remember overhearing her conversation with a friend of hers talking shit behind the popular girl's back. And get this, the popular girl took a shit ton of photos of people holding up the poster saying, vote name and name.
Yume ครับปืนกระสุนนะครับ2 1บ้งห้องYume ครับปืนกระสุนนะครับ2 1บ้งห้อง
Why are Jax's eyes and teeth white? As we know, Jax is known for his pearly yellow teeth and his yellow eyes. But some people noticed that in episode 7 sneak peek, his eyes and mouth are white. Why? Well, there are 3 theories. First, people think it's just the lighting and that his teeth and eyes are still yellow. But there are some doubts to that theory, because his gloves are the same color as his eyes and teeth, and the gloves in the sneak peek are clearly yellow, but his eyes and teeth aren't. Second theory, it's just the editing mistake, and that's it. Or third theory, Jax has been crying a lot since episode 6, and his tears have cleaned his eyes, and he also started brushing his teeth to prepare for the Jax and Pomni kissing scene, obviously. Subscribe! Why are Jax's eyes
What gender are you? Male? Attracted to... You prankster! You silly! Still male. What gender are you?
Let's go read a story.
What about Sayori?
Let's talk about me instead. I've been learning.
What's the strangest rule your family had that made no sense until you learned the real reason? Growing up, my family had this weird rule that nobody was allowed to open the fridge after 9 p.m. Not just like a, hey, maybe don't snack late thing, but actually locked. Every night, my dad would put this big padlock on the fridge door like it was Fort Knox or something. As a kid, I thought...
You're not my prince.